So, what's your plan going forward? Beats me. I can't really stay at the library now. You could come with us for a bit. Might as well. Why were you even staying at the library in the first place? Originally it was because it was a funny library, but then I later realized it was actually the funny library. But where did you live before? I used to live in a house here, but I couldn't afford it after I was fired. What did you do that was so sus you got fired for? I beat someone to death with a book for the funny. Yeah, that's fair. By the way, have you seen DC at all since yesterday? No. Has he gone missing? Still no sign of DC. Where did he go?
We really need to find him fast, as we only have an hour until the train arrives. I'll check the library again.
Got it. I'll try to find any place he would be likely to stop by.
Where's the library? It was somewhere around here before.
DC. There you are? Where were you? Let me see. I found a banana grove and ate a bunch of bananas. But why didn't you come back? We haven't seen you since yesterday. Oh, right. My limbs were cut off. But then, why do you have limbs? They grew back. I'm no expert on the human body, besides stuff about the organs, but that isn't natural. Well, that's because I am a monkey, and our limbs grow back. It's been less than a day. How would they grow back so quickly? And aren't we skipping over how you lost your limbs? My limbs grew back because I ate a bunch of bananas. That, in turn, allowed the healing process to be sped up. If monkeys are so good at healing, then how could they go almost extinct in such short time? The monkey trade-off is we don't die as easily, but we also have monkey brain. Yeah, I can see that. But back to how you lost your limbs. There was a scary lady at the library. She cut off all my limbs. And how did you get out? Beats me. I was worried about the lack of limbs thing. Yeah, that's fair. I have 2 right hands now due to the limb regrowing thing being weird. Okay then. We need to head back now. There isn't much time until the train arrives. I'm back.
Where were you?
Long story. Shouldn't we worry about getting on the train first?
Right. Let's go.
You again. I assumed you were here to board the train?
Yeah.
You should get on, then. No one else is on the train at the moment, and it leaves in 10 minutes.
Don't I need to buy tickets first?
We can't afford to print tickets anymore, so we'll just pretend you bought them.
Okay then. By the way, what's the deal with how there are more people who look identical to you?
What about it?
Nothing.
Since the entire train is empty, you guys can sit wherever you want.
What's taking so long for them to open the train's doors? It shouldn't be that hard.
Let's see if I can find the door lock. There we go. What's the issue? Not much. The remote door controls weren't working, so I had to release it from the outside. This train really is as bad as you'd expect. Did you say something? I said your train is trash. That's not very nice, and you know what they say. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Are you the train's conductor? Oh, no, I'm just the plant who does everything else around here. Odd thing to take pride in. Anyways, you guys can board the train now. This sure is a train. The seats are made of painted rocks and the windows don't have glass, but it sure is a train. Hello, this is your conductor speaking. We are currently en route to wherever the train destination is, and will be there within the next 7 days. So make sure you enjoy the ride.
This is going to be painful.
Huh. Maybe. I wonder if they are selling banana bites.
What's the deal with the plant people? Are they all siblings or what?
Not quite. Plants reproduce asexually, and there are 13 types of plants.
So which plant type was the one at the train station and at the library?
I think that was the lily subspecies of plant. While there are 13 different variations, 2 of them are extinct, so there are effectively only 11 subspecies of plant.
Fascinating.
Where exactly is this train going, by the way? I just kinda went with you guys despite knowing pretty much nothing.
The plan is to pass through the aerial military organization for the guarding of the United States, and board the plane to head eastward.
Nice. I'll probably just head off to who knows where once we get off of this train.
You could always go to Duckville. There's plenty of opportunities there.
Maybe. The others all got the cool train rooms, while I'm stuck in this general area. We live in a society. How are you enjoying the train ride so far? It's as garbage as I expected. So it met your expectations, huh? Therefore it's pretty good. So are we the only people on the train? Beyond us employees, yes. And so who consists of the employees? There's myself, the train conductor, and the ticket booth worker. But why is the ticket booth worker on the train? Well, they aren't going to need to work at the booth since it's closing, so I guess they just wanted to ride on the train with us. The booth is closing? Of course it is. This is the last train ride before it shuts down. Then it sure is a relief we didn't have any more wacky run counters on the way here, or else we would have missed the last train. I'm gonna check on the other guests, so enjoy your stay. This is a relatively fancy-looking train car. Wonder what they have to eat? Hey, do you have any bananas for sale? No, since that would be considered cannibalism or something. But would it really? It's a different type of plant. It would be like eating a very short person. Huh. Today we have 2 very delicious soups for sale. The one on your left is made from lead, melted down into a delectable soup, and for additional flavor, a lot of table salt. And on your right is tomato soup. Aren't tomatoes also plants? Are you fine with eating them but not with eating bananas? Tomatoes don't have nor do they deserve rights. Good to know, I guess. So, what do you want? I'll take the molten lead. Coming right up.
What did they have as far as food?
They had 2 different types of soup, molten lead and tomato.
Molten lead? Isn't that, like no, not exactly good for eating?
Either it's common for plants to eat it or it's just this train being wacky again. I got a bowl of it. Want a bit?
Only a spoonful.
What's a spoon?
Never mind. You probably shouldn't eat molten lead with your hands. In fact, you shouldn't eat it at all.
It's actually pretty good.
You are insane.
I guess I am. This is the conductor here, with an important announcement. Something is going wrong, and...
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
This doesn't sound like a good sign. I ought to check on the others. Huh. How did you get here?
We need to figure out what happened. That crash and explosion sound definitely worry me, alongside what the conductor was saying.
Right.
The door that would lead to the front of the train is locked shut. I'll try and see if I can find the train worker somewhere around.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you with something?
This is a very strange train car.
It's just the employee break room.
Also, why aren't you doing anything? Shouldn't you be trying to figure out what's going on?
Everything will be fine. There's no need to worry.
And what makes you think that?
Beats me.
Can you at least help me try and do something about it?
Sure, that's more or less in the job description, I suppose.
Well then, do you have any idea who or what would have attacked the train?
Well, we were carrying some cargo for some shady people.
If you think they are shady, why would you accept their cargo?
They asked nicely.
With every minute I understand why this train company is failing more and more. But what was in that cargo?
Some weird broken animatronics.
Wait! Are you talking about the animatronics formerly from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria?
Yeah, that was the shady company's name.
That isn't good. Those animatronics are the ones who overthrew the American government in 1987.
That doesn't sound too good.
Do you have the keys to the front of the train? We need to see if the conductor is okay.
I do, but...
Freddy Fazbear, what are you doing here? I thought you were destroyed after the Battle of '87.
I cannot be destroyed completely. I can always be rebuilt, remade, and eventually, perfected.
Let's see how Obama feels about that, HM? What? You caught the bullet?
Guns aren't very effective against actually competent opponents. And if I have the bullet on me, who knows how long it would take for you to get it back?
How do you know so much about my stand?
Information travels fast.
I don't need bullets to destroy you.
This must be the cafeteria DC was talking about. That sure is Molten Lead. I need to find out what's going on this train. Who are you? That doesn't answer my question. You wanna fight, huh? So you must be the one who attacked the train. Grip, Zuarudo. Time has now stopped. Now's my chance to strike. Wait. Time to use the environment to my advantage. Enjoy a nice, delicious serving of molten lead. Nimai, DTMRS and GEHHTJYRDMH and FX GBMH. That deals with that guy. Time to try and find the others. Huh? Where am I? What happened?
The weird animatronic guys captured you. They did the same to me.
Weird animatronic guys? You don't mean?
Yeah, it's the pizza robots, or whatever.
But why did they capture us?
Probably to eat you. I'll be fine, though, as I'm fairly certain robotic animal people aren't big solid eaters.
I gotta figure out a way out of here.
Good luck with that.
Oh sweet, they got a void room on the train. I wonder if they have void bananas here. Oh, cool. They even have a life-size replica of Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's in the void room. No, that's definitely an animatronic. Although it doesn't seem to be working. Wacky. Well, this was an informational meeting, but I should get going now. That wasn't very nice. Oh, right, I was leaving. Goodbye.
There has to be a way out of the cell.
Yeah, that's what the door is for.
But the door's locked. There isn't a way to get through it.
Did you try pulling the door?
Huh? Oh, I was pushing it before.
Just leave already.
I wonder how Jack is faring right now.
You won't need to worry about that for much longer.
Oh, great, I'm being mugged.
Hand over your life, or your life is forfeit.
That's a tempting deal. But I refuse. Same. I wish I knew how to slap somebody more than once right now. Oh yeah, the funny persona.
Can you mug someone and take their persona? I guess this is my chance to find out. Wubba. Duba. Duba. true.
Whoa, you go big guy. Now to return to sitting and doing absolutely nothing.
I guess I've just gotten overly reliant on my stand as of late. Huh.
I suppose I might as well bring out my stand now. Go, Sonic Underground!
A seer warns of a deadly fate. Give up your children, separate.
The joke's on you. I don't have children. I need to figure something out before I lose.
What's wrong? Do you submit to the might of my stand?
Not quite.
Huh. What's your issue?
It's not an issue. I used that opportunity to take the bullet back.
Huh. Huh.
What? That deals with that guy. Now, give me the keys for the front of the train.
You got it.
I'm here.
Where did Jack go? He went off to get the keys for the front of the train from the train worker. Jack, did you get the keys?
Yep. What have you been up to?
I got kidnapped and thrown into a jail cell.
Cool.
Give me the keys. I have a score to settle.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks.
Why is the front of the train just a car attached to the train with a rope?
It's more efficient this way.
I thought you said you weren't the conductor of the train?
Huh. We've never met before.
Never mind, then. Have you seen a green guy in a fursuit?
Oh yeah, he's currently right behind me.
Your Springtrap.
Huh. I must kill you, then.
Not if I kill you first. It's time for my stand. I summon you. It's been so long.
I'm gonna kill you. GRRRRRRRRR. Persona. Artson. And now, I'll finish you.
Good job with the murder stuff. The car is out of gas now, though.
Out of gas? How will we get to the East Coast now?
Beats me.
So now we need to find another way to get to the airport.
We can't all fit into a taxi, and a limo would cost an arm and a leg.
I think we have an arm and a leg to spare.